All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to HCA Winter 2024. It's my first time here. I'm pretty excited about it. Pretty excited to be casting for you today. Hey. Why didn't it work? Oh, that's why. Sorry. I didn't wait long enough for my streamer tag to pop up. There it goes. Helios versus Fallschirmjager. Now, we'll see how this matchup goes. I've streamed. I think I've done both of these guys now. Helios was a Division 1 team in APL, and Fallschirmjager was Division 2. So I kind of got my money on Helios on this. No, why is that not going away? Where is it? Where is it? Full screen matchup. Turn off. There. Sorry about that. Good thing I caught it. Alright, now we've got Helios coming out kind of spread out. Where is Fallschirmjager? What are they doing? We've got one truck coming in the center, setting up back here. Just took a tank hit. Didn't get all of them, but got a couple of them. There's another one of the trucks up there, so Fallschirmjager already taking some casualties off the bat. Looks like Helios is getting right up in there, already starting to capture Scar. They're swinging down on the south side, starting to get the cap. Here comes Fallschirmjager. They've got one truck down here further to the southeast, coming in on this bunker here. Helios got one guy coming in the truck, is taken out by the MG. Slow it down. We got rockets coming in on Fallschirmjager's truck. Can't read the names, but he jumps out and gets killed by, I think Washed got him. Fallschirmjager tried to take control of this bunker over here, and as well, they are very concentrated up here just east of the point. That's a big wave of troops. Got a flare coming forward to mark out the guys from Helios that are coming right at him. Hagrid pushing the bunker. There's an MG right there. Don't walk in front of him. Gets him. What blew him up? Did he just get killed by a friendly tank? I think he might have just got killed by a friendly tank. I'm not sure. Anyways, yeah, something's hammering that thing. I think he just got hit with it. Was that an AT gun? I bet it was the tank up over there. The guys where they got the mediums. Oh, they do have an AT gun up there. Hagrid was the one to tell me to watch for AT plays too, man. Oh, who got you? A couple of guys for Helios down here in the south, as well as Fallschirmjager swinging all the way down. All the way down past Siegfried. See how far he takes that flank. Things are getting up in the woods, just pushing completely past Scar, and there is the cap. Keep an eye on this, make sure it does what I want it to. 3-2 for Helios on Scar. Looking good for Helios right now. They're starting to push up the hill. Another fight breaking out here by this bunker. Got Winter, Hagrid, and Vice all right on top of each other. Vice taking some fire from Winter. Wrath gets SSO over there on the right side. Winter staying low in the forest. Hey, oh, he got a hold of him. Got a hold of Vice. Takes Vice down. They know he's there. There's somebody below me. I just seen him. Cost gets Winter too. Just in time for us to see it. Alright. Let's back up a little bit. Take a look at what's going on around us. Things are starting to push up into the woods. Getting away from these open areas. What do we got here? We have a P4, looks like, for Fallschirmjager. Fairly close to Scar. See the attack tag there. So, got the Stewart right below us. Is that our guy? No, that's OG Panda. Oh, it's OG Panda. Where's CD? Is he out of the tank? Wonder if he got killed doing repairs or something. Either way, he's trying to duel it out with the P4 with the Stuart. There comes another Stuart a little further to the south. Right over there. We'll watch this fight real quick, and then we'll take a look at the map. I want to see what happens here. You got the one Stuart tried to get up behind the P4, and it cost him. He got taken out down there by the P4. The other Stuart is now hiding behind the building. Let's take a quick look at the map. Got a nice solid line going on here for Helios. Now let's shoot down to the south. We did get that one guy who did swing past. Made it into Siegfried. For Fallschirmjager down here. Now you've got Toxic close to him. Pushing in that same direction. Maybe run into each other. Don't know if he's seen him. He's got his binos out. Trying to spot things for his team. He's got troops right below him and doesn't see him. Let's see what they do. I'm wondering here if... Oh. Did he just redeploy or did somebody get him? Just disappeared. Oh well. Let's push up more towards the center of the fight, see what's going on. It does look like Fallschirmjager's starting to kind of clear out the woods. Not... there. I mean, Helios is still here. They've got a couple of guys in the edge of the trees, but I feel like the last time we were over here, they were a little deeper up. Up here in the north, though, Helios has really started to push things up and over this hilltop. You've got Will B out here way wide on the flank. Up on the north side, takes down one of Fallschirmjager's guys. I'm sorry, guys. I hate not being able to pronounce the names because I love being able to call out the players individually when they make awesome plays. It makes me sad when I can't. Hi, Lihu. Gas mask pushing up into the trees. He's getting close, taking some fire. He goes down. Now, where did Will be? Will be still holding at the buildings back there. He's not pushing past, not pushing a flank past. Back here in the center, there is a big, wide gap here in the forest. There's a couple of Helios guys there, but there's a big, wide opening right here. You could slip a lot of guys through there if you stay low. You do got PhD there. Seems to be watching that sector. There we go. There's a spawn in. That ought to help cover that sector. But it does seem like Fallschirmjager has a lot of power swinging around the north side. They've got quite the big buildup up here, right around this area here. Now they do have a garrison here for Helios, so they should be able to see it coming. There goes a flare for the Germans. That was a German flare. So they should see that there isn't really a ton of troops in front of them. Back here in the center, things are just kind of going back and forth with the lines. Holding steady. Fallschirmjager's kind of getting a little closer to the edges of the woods, getting a little more intermixed. Thing about these forest maps, you got to move slow. You see Vice was up and moving fast, and Kill Me just spotted him. If it was even Kill Me, it might have been Badquian up there. You can see so far in these woods. You got to stay low and move slow, tree to tree. Down here in the south, it does look like Siegfried ended up getting cleared out, and this whole squad is this. Look at how deep they are in the woods. Look at this. Look at this. Helios getting a lot of pressure down here in the south. Look, they were down. This is where we were looking last time. We swung up to the north up here, and in the time it took us to swing back down, they took this whole sector. Look at, I love how Helios is just steadily marching their entire line forward. Just slowly muscling their way forward, just like flexing ever so slightly. Some rockets. Looked like he got one of them, but he was already dead. Things are getting close in down here in the south. Up here in the center, still not a lot of pressure going on. This is where things haven't really changed much. But with this flank collapsing a little bit on the south, it does seem like Helios is getting a little bit deeper into the woods now. I can hear tank fire, tank machine gun below me. I can hear you. Where are you? You are directly below me. There you are. What are you shooting at? Let's take a look at what you are shooting at. And you can see that Fallschirmjager's got a little bit of movement here, but they're taking casualties before the tank can even spot it. Keeping the tanks back though, especially those lights. You know, you can use them, you can get real aggressive with them fast and then turn around and hide really fast, but they're really squishy. You gotta be careful. Yeah, I'm a map flip. I like to do the map flip and then just start my stream right away. Looks like Helios is starting to push forward a little bit here, keeping it right on the edge of the map. Here comes the Stewart. There he goes, pushing forward. Let's see where he goes. Where are you going? Boom, blowing stuff up. That's where you're going. Let's shift up to the north. I want to see what's going on up in the north again. So Helios, Fallschirmjager still has a lot of presence up here. They have a lot of forces built up here, but Helios has a fair amount of numbers themselves ready to stop this. I see 1, 2, 3 squad leaders and a spotter up here, so they have the ability to put down a lot of their forces up here if they need to, on top of the fact that they have a garrison up here to watch. There goes the flare. They can see. Ooh, keep my finger out. Like the instinct to ping those freaking infantry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Can I just turn the pings off somehow? So I can't accidentally do it. That's some rockets going on. Whiskey almost gets Zeus and Eason. Didn't quite get him and he went down. Fallschirmjager starting to push forward now. Up here on the north side of the map. He's getting a little closer. Got Pop-Tart pushing forward. Grenades off going close. He gets down FYM. Astra pushing past. Things are getting a little of a mix now. The lines are starting to blur. Those guys snuck right past Pop-Tart. He hears the shooting. Takes some fire. He goes down. Big cluster of Fallschirmjager guys. Fallschirmjager is now starting to push down through the woods here. That gap that I pointed out right here. They're starting to make it through. You can see the hole in Helios's line. You can also see a lot of guys starting to pull this way. Look, my camera work's not going so great right now. Sorry, guys. I'll work on that. Sorry about waiting on the start. I'm not in control of the map flip, but I am a map flip guy because I just like my stream to start up right away into the actions. Here's some shooting going on. Get a little closer. Now, Cap K. He is taking some long-range shots over there, but he's got some guys that are coming up the hill right next to him. They're actually pushing past 2 squad leaders. You got Zeus Dog and smiley faces there. Doesn't that look like he's got little smiley faces? Look at that. That's like a whole squad, but there's 2 squad leaders, 3 squad leaders now. Down there, one further to the north, he did make it across the water. Gas mask got a hold of him and stopped him, but he's probably got an OP up there, would be my guess. And Fallschirmjager, right here, really starting to get up in here. You can see Helios has some guys collapsing back on them from the other side, so we'll see if they're able to clear this up. But Fallschirmjager, they're starting to get into these trenches. They're starting to get closer to the canal itself. You can get some OPs down there by the Dragon's Teeth and work your way up the water. People do it all the time. What's that shooting? Death Vice? I did take down one of them. I don't see any OPs burning yet. Zeusdog gets capped. FYMYF. Somebody tell me what that stands for. Things are pretty hot right here in the woods. Trees can make it hard to stay in the action. You got Zesty. He's gonna peek this hill. Gets Docs. Gets Astra. Ooh, he's out of ammo. Run. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. Here he comes. Get your gun out. Not your rocket. Oh, but the rocket works. Grenades going off in the woods. He's still here. He goes down to FYMYF. FYM. Fuck your mother, you fucker. Is that what it stands for? Fuck your mother, you fucker. Here comes Helios pushing down into the woods, looking to clear this out. I'm staying close to the ground. I can hear the OP. There's the OP right there. Docs goes down. Astra off to my left. They managed to hang on to the woods. Ah, but huzzah. Huzzah squad coming from behind. You get the machine gunner there trying to stop him. Pop-Tart goes down. Get back down in here below the pines where we can see again. I hear footsteps below me. Sounds like they're coming this way. Yep, there's Zeus Dog. He's also trying to... It looks like they're trying to just hold on to this sector so that maybe they can force more reinforcements in here. You can see... Let's go take a look at the rest of the map real quick. We've been watching this fight for a while. So here in the center, there is almost no Helios presence. They could really push down through these woods if they wanted to. It seems like they're funneling more towards that break in the woods up here, but... And it is really difficult to make it across these open areas. You can kind of leapfrog to this log pile and get into these trenches, but it's dangerous and difficult. There we go. Helios now getting their reinforcements back up into the center to hold that sector. Line has virtually stabilized. There's still a little bit of a salient right here going on, but it does look like Helios did manage to clean that up and push Fallschirmjager out of the woods. Let's shift down here to the south. I hear machine gun fire. I hear a lot of machine gun fire. Pretty sure it's this machine gunner here. Where are you? I want to lock onto you. There you are. It's not you. Oh, it's you a little bit. Oh, you died instantly for that. It's this machine gunner over here. There. Good, good, good. The repositioning immediately after firing so they don't have time to draw a bead on you. What was it in World War I? A machine gunner's average life expectancy was like 16 seconds or some shit. Because, you know, everybody hates machine gunners. Vice has been right there on the hillside for some time. I'm kind of waiting to see what he does. I'm a little surprised that none of these guys have spotted him. They've basically run right past him a couple times. Oh, there he goes. Gets shot in the back by you. Alright, back over in the center. Helios now counterattacking out of those woods. Managed to push all the way up to the crest of the hill. Did have a couple squad leaders here, including Cap. Now, once you pop this hill, you're pretty much a fairly easy target for anybody who's watching the crest, but I do hear German OPs. So, those OPs are definitely lit up. Fallschirmjager is fully aware that there's Helios troops very nearby. Up here in the north, pretty stable. Ooh, my machine gunner way back here. What is he just shooting suppressing fire, or is he shooting up at these guys maybe? There's a lot of close-in fighting going right on in here, back in these woods again. Fallschirmjager now trying to counterattack back into this stretch of woods. I like it. I like this back and forth right in one spot. Zeus takes him down. He's getting close. Goes down. Might have even seen or maybe heard the OP. Definitely aware that there's troops close by. See the supplies there. There's the garrison nearby. So Helios still got their garrison spread. Let's take a quick look at the garrison spread. So they have really good looking garrison spread. I would say that they could use one up here on the front, but this is all wide open area right there, so you can't really build a garrison there. But yeah, they've got good garrisons to hold their sectors. They're going to know anywhere where Fallschirmjager infiltrates. And that gives them good map control. And they're really starting to make some progress here in the center now. They got pushed back just a little bit when they had to respond to that breakthrough, but there we go. There's a big spawn in. Aragon all by himself up against the whole squad. He goes down. Now I hear an American OP close by. So there should be a Helios spawn in anytime now right here. You got Mudborn taking guys down right on this. There was an OP here somewhere because we saw the spawn in. Or is it a garrison? That's a garrison. Really, I don't see him. Gets the garrison. Almost makes it out with his life. Very nice. Very nice. Well done by Mudborn. Backing up a little bit. Helios started to break through in the center there. Didn't quite make it through though. They are starting to force a salient here in the center, and they're starting to break past the open areas. And if they can get a couple more guys up on this hillside to hold these sectors a little stronger, then they can even leapfrog themselves forward more. Squad by squad. Look at that. That flare is going to show them that there's a large concentration of Fallschirmjager troops right there. That's going to draw so much fire from Helios. From tankers. There goes rockets. A swing and a miss way off into nowhere. You got to move real slow in these woods, though. It's hard. It's hard for these lines to move really fast. You don't see the same fluctuation of points on a map like this because you got to move so slow. And anytime there's a breakthrough, if you're responding fast to it, you can clean it up easily. And of course, these being Division 1, Division 2 APL teams, they you can expect them to have good communication and to be responding really fast to things. Vice making it up to this bunker now. I think this is the first time we've seen Helios make it this deep. Gets the commander. Dueling it out with the squad leaders over there. Oh, gets taken down. I thought I just heard an OP as I flew past that area. There's Widow. Widow takes down that other squad leader. Squad leader fight. I wish I had a bullhorn. Oh, takes some fire. Manages to make it into the trenches, though. And gets him with the return fire. Helios now getting up here into this sector and in the front line. I want to fly back to the west real quick. I want to make sure that Fallschirmjager isn't infiltrating behind this anywhere, and there they are. 2 squad leaders, one of them went down. To Smithers, I think. He's south of you, Smithers. Smithers! He can't hear me. Oh. Did I just hear a spawn? Is there a garrison here? Oh yeah. There it is. Oh, immediately draws fire from across the water. So I can see Smithers is looking this way. Got some more guys coming down the hill. Looks like he's throwing out smokes. There comes another rocket. That did not get the OP. They both went down. There's another spawn in. Now this is certainly going to get cleaned up, but I'm enjoying watching this close-in fight. Smithers, no! Waiting for him to push in there. Here comes the grenade. Oh, he threw it in the wrong spot. Or did he? How did that not get the OP? Unbelievable. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, is that OP there? I think he got it. He got the OP. That's going to clean it up. That was a fun little fight. Let's head back over to the main lines and see what's going on. It does look like Fallschirmjager managed to push Helios a little further back out of the woods. They're not so deep in. Like, they're still kind of up here, but their lines aren't as thick. Except right here on the south side from this bunker. They did manage to establish themselves here a little bit. There's the commander, still laying in the same spot he was when we were last here. If he's just calling out what he hears or what. There he goes. Died in the exact same spot twice probably, but still funny. Looks like Helios did manage to make it up to the next building. Now we don't know, we can't really say how long Throw Monkey's gonna last right here with this tank directly in his face. But it does not seem like Fallschirmjager's aware of him, and he is gonna push past. Not sure what his plan is here. Looking for spawns is my guess. Kill Me didn't see him. I think he just got an OP right there. Oh, there's a freaking tiger here too. So Fallschirmjager's got some tank pressure right here. Smithers, you promised a precision strike. Now's your chance. Jumping out to repair the tiger. Didn't quite see what landed a shot on him, but Tiger's holding this sector for a minute, making it really difficult for Helios to push up the hill to this next building. Now, they did have a guy here for a second, but he got pushed out, and it looks like this P4 has kept them from being able to make it that far again. Back over here in the center, though, you got Iqbal. What's the rest of your name, Ick? Ick and Zest. His squad's getting up close. There's the rocket hit right there. Takes him out. That might have gotten an OP too because that hit him right as he spawned. At least I'm going to assume it was an OP because I doubt you'd build a garrison right there. Some more Fallschirmjager guys going down. Some artillery coming in. Helios now trying to push in under some danger close artillery. It goes down to Baquian. Rockets coming in. Looking for those OPs. Did he just burn it? Did I just see a puff of smoke? Looks like Zeus Dog over there is feeling really lonely. He's looking in the other direction. He is not aware that this point is getting pushed this hard. It is starting to be capped by Helios now. Fallschirmjager will likely respond by driving one of those tanks into the point. There's a bombing run. That's a Helios bombing run. There isn't anybody here to hit. But that doesn't mean that he didn't get a garrison with it. Now, I can't say for sure if he did get a garrison with it or not. There goes a satchel on the building. There's some tank fire from... Is that the P4 still? There's the P4. Looks like the Tiger is a little further back over here. There goes the flare for Fallschirmjager. They're going to know there's only a handful of guys in the circle. A lot of reinforcements flooding in from the east now. Falling back to further back garrisons. Now this pressure is going to allow Helios to start putting some aggression on in other areas. You can see up here in the north, they've got a couple guys trying to swing around. What was that? Was that a repair station? No. That was a Tiger. That was a Tiger. We just barely missed the Tiger death. Who got you? AT gun. Right in front of me. Wicks. Scythe and Wicks. I just barely caught it. Nice shooting, boys. Fallschirmjager now getting down here a little bit into the blue. Or red, I should say, for them. A lot of Helios guys up in the point, though, here at Jacobs. I mean, not a lot, but a considering the fact that there's more Helios guys than Fallschirmjager guys inside the circle. They're getting collapsed on, though. Iqbal's got some guys coming around him. They don't see him. He's laying low, just holding a sector. Waiting for people to walk in front of him. Ping walks right past. I didn't even see who he was because he got blown up by the tank. Hits a mine. Nice mine placement, whoever did that. Whoever did it's gonna rewatch this stream and go, yeah, that was me. Fallschirmjager is now taking back the circle. Clearing this out. Good job on them. Good push. Good reaction too, you know, they didn't just panic. They pulled their forces back. They kept their tanks in place as best they could. They didn't just retreat flat out. They got their infantry reinforcements back in there and took the circle back. Here comes the artillery now to make them pay for it. Now the line has moved now. Look at this. You can see that Helios, look at them. They're trying to be sneaky. They're trying to be sneaky. They're going to try and cap Jacobs and already be in place to swing up and around Hurtgen approach. Let's see if they can do it. Sneaky, sneaky. Up here on the north side, Fallschirmjager doesn't really have a whole lot of presence. Now, Helios isn't really up here in force. Oh, but Fallschirmjager is stretched up and around. They do have some guys kind of doing the same thing up and over here. So the line does go like this for both sides, but I would say that Helios definitely has the better end of the deal right now. They're a lot closer to the point. I don't see anything from Fallschirmjager anywhere near Scar. And even if they did, you got Zan back there waiting for him. Holding down the fort, Zan. Fallschirmjager pushing out. Some fighting going on in the woods here. Got Nameless taking some shots. Gotta turn my... There we go. I want to make sure that I can go through things. Turn clipping off. Or on, or whatever it is. Whichever way it is it's supposed to be so I can go through things. On or off or whatever. Things are still pretty intermixed here in the center. Helios keeping a lot of pressure onto Jacobs here, but not quite able to hold on to it. Just not quite able to keep themselves in there. And I'm sure those tanks are playing a factor. That Tiger's been stationary for a while, and I don't know if it's been called out or not. But I'm still waiting for Smithers to throw down that precision strike. Where are their tanks? You can see one of their heavies pushing up down here. They don't really have a lot by way of tanks on Helios' side. At least not up in the fight. I see them pulling a fresh heavy out, so they must have lost a tank somewhere and I missed it. I know you guys, I know that the tanks are like key. Losing a tank can be vital, but I can't help but follow the infantry. And the main reason is because they have dots above their heads. I know where they are all the time. I have the attention span of a 3-year-old, which is why me and my son get along so well. Helios getting up close again. Mikasa goes down. Saki pushing up to take his place on the line. Saki goes down. Throat Monkey pushing in now. Getting back in the circle. Doc's holding in the building. I hear shooting right below me. Throat Monkey's gonna peek this corner. He's looking the wrong way. Lucky Doc isn't looking. Doc's waiting. He hears him. Ran right past him. They didn't see each other. He's gonna get him out the back door. He's gonna get him out the back door. Ah, he got saved by gang. By gang. Now, Throat Monkey does end up going down by Winter, but that was still an awesome play to see. Let's back up a little bit without getting dizzy. A little too excited. Helios up in the point. There goes a satchel on the building. Fallschirmjager swinging a lot of their guys back down from the north now. You got never mind. Cost was in the point till he got blown up. Ping goes down to Nunty. You got Monkey. Throat Monkey. Throat Monkey goes down. Whole squad coming into the back of Myth. Look at him just laying low. Who's shooting? What were you guys shooting at? Oh, he's trying to get on that tank. Now, are you a satchel? Ooh, but now they know you're there. You're blown. You're blown, buddy. That tank is trying to shoot you. Here they come. No way. No way. No way. Oh, we finally get shot in the back. Unbelievable. There goes another satchel. Oh, man. Helios trying really hard to get in here. These tanks, that Tiger in particular, really doing work. Keep these guys out of here without actually being in the point. Now, it does look like Helios is starting to push forward on the north side. They did seem to clear up the infiltration by Fallschirmjager way up here by crossing. Right? Crossing? Isn't that what that is? I don't know. I don't have time to think about it right now. There's another fight breaking out up here in the north in these woods, though. What do we got going on? You got a couple. I got Astra right here below me, holding his position. Oh, is that? Oh, I thought it looked like Whiskey was around behind, but he's down over the hill. Helios goes down. Fair amount of exchanging right there. Astra goes down. There was a pretty even exchange, but does seem like Fallschirmjager got cleared out. Speaking of being cleared out, they pushed forward and cleared Helios out of the west side of Jacobs. But where'd that Tiger go? Turned my back for 2 seconds and he drives off. Helios now swinging in from the east side. They managed to get up and around. Looks like they did what I said. They made it all the way up and around. Now that flare is showing there is a tank down here. Quite a few Fallschirmjager guys swinging up through this, taking back control of that bunker right there. You can see Ping right there, probably possibly having an OP close by. You got Proxy goes down. Yeah, it looks like Fallschirmjager did manage to clean this up and stabilize. Keep control of Jacobs. There's another spawning over here by Cap. Then maybe he can get his squad into position. Looks like they're going for the Tiger. He's going for the satchel. He's got his boys watching, waiting for the crew. He's got the satchel on. Is he trying to ignite that satchel with a rocket or something? Is that what he just did? Probably not. It's just the way he shot it in the side like that. Throat Monkey goes down. They do have time to take that satchel off. I don't know if they'll be able to, though. With the Helios still having infantry in the area. He probably doesn't even realize he's been satcheled. There he goes. And his infantry reinforcements got taken out as well. There. With that Tiger being taken out, that should make it possible for Helios to maybe cap this, but it's hard to say. Everything they had in here got pushed out now, so the battlefield is entirely different than what it was a few minutes ago. Let's fly around and see what's going on. You got some long-range rockets going on from Myth. Proxy got taken down by an MG. Down here by Scar, there is a squad leader for Fallschirmjager. He's just laying low in the bushes. Now, is he just waiting? Waiting to put an OP in, maybe? Did just have some guys run past him a minute ago. Now, who just killed Widow? Oh, wait, who got you? Who got you? And how did they see you hiding in that bush like that? Alright, back up over here now. Sorry, I was reading the chat for a second. People are going on about how Smithers' voice lulls them into sexiness, and I'm gonna agree with that. I see there's some guys right below me. It's getting kind of intermixed. There's some supplies. Okay, there is a garrison close for Helios. Yeah, Fallschirmjager did a really good job of pushing these guys back out. They lost their tiger, but they took back control of they took back the map control for like this area. Look at this. So you can still see Helios is here. They do got this garrison down here on the flank. There's that right there. But Fallschirmjager is going to be aware that there's troops back here, though. So they got a number of guys that just went down over here, including the commander. Helios just kind of spreading out, which is the right choice. Spread your forces out, find where the enemies are, and then bring your guys back together. Dispersion. Trying to watch these guys make their way in, but there isn't really much happening. I would have thought that Fallschirmjager would have pushed more guys this way to react to this. They had a number of guys that went down over here, and they're not really responding to it the way I thought they would. They do have some guys pushing down to the south, but I don't know if they're necessarily doing it because of this infiltration. I think they're just doing it to cover that sector. And you can see Wash just walking right up the backside. Getting close, taking some shot, takes Tim. The shotgun blast to the face. Alright, now they're reacting to him. His reinforcements are not coming very fast, but again, this distraction is vital for Helios if they want to get their guys back up to Jacobs. They got a lot of pressure right here, including 2 tanks, 2 76s right here in the front. Now, I don't know where Fallschirmjager's tanks are, but I'm going to assume that they have at least one somewhere. This artillery is about the only thing that's stopping them from being able to push right in the front door under these tanks, under these tank fire. Look at that big artillery, it's coming down, satchels going off. They could shift over to the left. Seems like a satchel or something got on the... No? Where is that coming from? Down here? Whoa, 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 whoa. Right there. Look at that. It's a P4. P4 to the rescue. Look at him. Charge! Just coming in full throttle. Some rockets coming in the backside. He's coming to stop this. You got Myth. Going with the rocket shots. There's one. And boom! Gets the P4. But how much damage did that P4 do? He got one of the 76s. Whiskey just went down. Tabakian, I think. Bakeen? Baukeen? Here we go. Bert getting his squad up close. They can hear that shooting right on the other side of the wall. Just do a light toss of a grenade right onto his face, man. Helios getting the better end of that firefight. Here we go. Wrath gonna peek that corner. Oh, Myth goes down. Wrath looking the wrong way. Oh, we got them both. They traded. They traded. Or somebody's coming up below me, I think, actually. Widow. Widow! Just in time to see Astra shoot him in the back. And then there's Bert. Here comes Bert. Oh, right up and over the logs. It is so difficult to get your guy to climb over those logs. I know that you can do it, but I can only get it to work like 1 in like 20 times. I don't know why it's so difficult for me. That's such a good position too, because most people can't get up on that. See, they don't think to look there. Now, you probably think about it more in tournament play because more people are able to do it, but Bert holding his position. Starting to get some reinforcements now. Helios starting to get into the circle. MG takes down Mudborn. Big spawn in for Fallschirmjager on the garrison there. Here comes some artillery. Bert finally goes down. Whiskey drawing some machine gun fire. Helios not really getting the reinforcements in here like I thought they would be. Not sure where their spawns are right now. Let's take a look. They have all their OPs right here. Where's my camera? Yeah, right under me. Directly under me. All their OPs are right here in this woods. So they're just not making it up to where I'm looking. They're dying right below me. They do still have a number of guys right here on the circle. Fallschirmjager responding really hard to this now. Here comes the bombing run from Helios. I think that should get the garrison. I don't see it. If not, that would have gotten it. Mudborn going in again, looking to get revenge on that machine gun. Gets him. That's what you get for shooting me. Holding the building. I can see more Fallschirmjager guys deeper in the forest. Some smoke's going down. Fallschirmjager trying to bring their reinforcements back to the circle. About almost a quarter of the way capped now for Helios. There's a big spawn in for Fallschirmjager there just north of the circle. Mudborn looking really lonely there in the circle now. Drawing a lot of fire. You can see Helios doing what they can to get their reinforcements up there to support him. Tickers flickering back and forth. Here comes the Puma driving directly into the circle, doing what he can to stop this. That's a fully loaded Puma. He's gonna know when he's being flanked. Does look like Fallschirmjager is getting back control of this. Lihu, have my babies? I gotta ask my wife if it's okay if I have your babies. There goes the Puma. Oh, what was it? It must have been Myth over there with a rocket, maybe. Some artillery coming down, still starting to pull towards Helios here. Seeing some grenades going off, explosions going off all around. Things are starting to get really hot here in the circle. Fallschirmjagers, reinforcements going down as soon as they get into the trenches. They're having a real hard time holding on to this. They can't get a foothold back into the circle. Mudbourne still holding that house like a boss. Just moved in and set up shop. SSO goes down right in the doorway. All right, now Mudbourne's starting to get some reinforcements up in the circle. Starting to look more and more like a capture for Helios. Fallschirmjager's going to have to push really hard if they want to prevent this. Now, I hear a Lux. They might want to consider just shoving that right into the circle. Doing whatever they can to prevent this capture. With the 76 right there, though, it's going to be almost impossible for them to get any kind of tank pressure into the circle here. Not without great cost. There it comes. A couple of artillery hits. It's still going. Still going. 3, 2, 1. Boom. 4-1. It is not 4-2. It's 4-1. I just expect it to mess up at this point. But it's 4-1. Helios takes Jacobs. Now, let's see if they can reestablish their line without taking too many casualties. You can see a Tiger just pulled up there on the north side. Now, they have a 76 here in the point, as well as another one up over here that's burning. It has the crew out repairing. But they do seem to have a pretty strong hold on the circle right now. They're pretty concentrated. They need to readjust their garrison spread so that they can control this space. Now, they don't want to move too many garrisons, but some of their further back garrisons back here could be moved forward. That being said, they have a nice little, like, I'd almost call it like a special forces squad going on there. They just slipped right through. Slipped right through, are already putting pressure on Hurtgen approach. I did just hear tank fire, so it's not going to be a one and done type thing. They are going to have to fight for this if they want to get in there. There it is. Right? Oh, the crew jumps out. And it goes. There goes the Tiger with a satchel. Or, I guess I don't know if it was a Tiger. There goes the tank. I didn't quite see what it was, but it went down. Jeez, Helios starting to get a cap here at approach. Wow, they have a pretty fair amount of presence here. They've got guys extending all the way back to the HQ. They're killing Fallschirmjagers, guys, as they're coming back to the circle. The cap has been stopped. They don't have quite enough here to keep this going. Let's do a quick 360. There is some guys that made it in from the center HQ, or might have even come in. Actually, it looks like they came in from the bottom HQ, but coming back in here, stopping Will B's squad from rolling this over here at the 34-minute mark. Starting to get down there on the time, though. So, Fallschirmjager's going to have to rally their troops, get their morale back up, get them on the attack. Looks like they're cleaning this up pretty good. There's another spawn in, gets pretty much wiped out. Hagrid gets him. Pretty sure he got that OP, though. He was right in that trench. His body fell in the trench, so... Head back down here. Jacob's starting to get capped. Fallschirmjagers do have some guys right up close. Helios responding, bringing some of their guys back. There's a big spawn in. You can see the garrison there right behind the propane tank. Oh, there goes the garrison to a satchel along with a whole spawn in just about. That was a lot of guys that went down with that. That's a big deal for Helios. Now, Fallschirmjager doesn't have a lot here to follow this up with, but without a garrison, it's going to be a lot harder for them to get their reinforcements back to Jacobs. They're going to have to be really fast to get that back up. I see Mudbourne there and Zombie. Now just Zombie, but there's no support. Here comes Vice. They have garrisons nearby, but they don't have a garrison in the point anymore. That being said, they have, for the most part, pushed everybody out. So it looks like they cleaned this up. They saved it. It was just a little bit of pressure from Fallschirmjager. Nothing to be concerned about. But it did stabilize the lines. So things are really close in though. You know, before we were seeing full grid lines up and down. But everything is just right here. Right here. Same with Fallschirmjager. Their whole force is like right here, just on the north side of approach. They got a couple guys down on the south, handful of guys swinging all the way down. They do have a whole squad down here, slowly making their way around. Now, if they can get this squad into place before Helios is able to capitalize on the fact that there's an entire squad not in the battle, this could do some work. So generally when I do a flank like this myself, and this is just me, I leave my squad to do the fighting wherever they are, and I as a squad leader will get them an OP into an advantageous position and then pull my squad back to me. Because what they're doing right now has, you know, 5-6 guys that have just been disengaged from the fight for, you know, 5 minutes in the time it took them to make that flank. That's a long time to have 5-6 guys not engaged in the fight. But that's just my opinion on the matter. I'm sure you guys probably have your own thoughts on that. Feel free to tell me how stupid I am. I can take it. I'll cry like a bitch, but I can take it. Oh, Wrath goes down. Right on top of each other. Oh, just pushing the wrong thing to slow myself down. That's why I'm still flying around all fast. There's a spawn in Vice right there. I'm hearing some MG. Vice gets the revenge. Gets taken out himself. Looks like they're going to get that OP. There it goes. Boom. Poof. Gone. Now you do have Cap pushing back this way. He's not looking this way though. He's about to get flanked. Oh, everybody's looking the other way. He even just shot. You guys are so close to each other and don't know it. Oh, your buddy just got you killed by shooting. Oh, and then SSO goes down. Didn't even see who got him. Let's get up a little higher. Things are starting to look a little intermixed. Helios pretty much got a full envelopment around approach now. About to eat it like Pac-Man. Ow. Widow doesn't die. He redeploys always. Let's find out. Where you at, Widow? I see you. I'll laugh so hard if he redeploys. Look at him. He's trying to get shots on homeboy over there, and he gets him. There he goes. We're going to follow you, Widow. You're not allowed to die. You're taking fire. You're not... look at there. He just redeployed. Widow just redeployed in the middle of the road. So we'll go watch some action somewhere else. Up here in the north. Up here in the north. Helios has got some power going on. Got quite a few guys right here. Fallschirmjager is responding to it. They're even pushing an attack out and around it. Up here by Hill. But you got Skiz with his MG up on top of the radio tower watching for it. Not sure how far out and around they want to push this flank. Obviously you want to try and prevent reinforcements from coming down and, you know, through this area from northern HQ. Because once you start that cap and they can't have their center HQ, you can expect troops to come flooding in at the diagonal from the 45. Oh, here we go, here we go. A little bit of a fight, close-in fight going on here. Tim gets blown up by the artillery. Helios got some guys close in. Rocket fire going into the bunker. There was nobody in there, but it was still a good rocket shot. The Prophet. the X-rated Prophet pushing in. Takes hold of the bunker. Not quite capping yet, but Helios is starting to get in here. Look at these guys. Oh, Prophet goes down to the artillery, but Myth is still pushing. There's a spawn in. Flare goes up and over. Myth's in the bunker. He didn't see it. Did I just hear a knife? I swear I just heard a knife kill. Just that shink sound. There he goes. He burned the OP. Got him, too. He's on the garrison. Here comes the bombing run. He accepts his fate. He gets the garrison. The points go to him. Sorry, Smithers. He got greedy for it. Tiger back here, wounded. Escapes the bombing run. Taking casualties up here on the north side, though. Helios swinging through, taking out OPs. Pretty sure I just seen 2 or 3 OPs go down just now. Look at them. They're forming that wedge here, preventing the reinforcements from coming in the north, and you can see Q Squad down here doing the same thing down in the south, although he's pushing towards the point. Here comes the counter bombing run. Where is it gonna land? Up here in the north. Looks like it got 1, maybe 2 guys. Oh, but there it goes. Whole squad wiped out. That was a decent bombing run. That's going to take the pressure back off of approach. However, Cap is still up here in the point. Look at that. Just drove a truck right up in there. Cap gets Docs. Gets Tim. Your movement below me. That's not friendly. The supplies are dropping right down on top of Cap. Looks like they're trying to get a garrison back into that little bunker area. There comes the commander. Can Cap get those? I don't know if he can get those supplies from there. Got Mikasa pushing up, cleared out the bunker. There goes the commander looking to build a garrison on supplies. That truck goes up. Did not get the commander with that rocket. Let's go ahead and back up. Get a better, more of a bird's eye view approach. Helios just right up in their face. They've got this 76. I can't quite see it, but it's like right there. I'm looking at it. Where are you? There it is. Right in the trench. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a huge problem for Fallschirmjager. They're starting to cap now. Look at this. They've taken a hold of the trench. They've taken hold of the bunker. Fallschirmjager's still got one of their squad leaders on the far end of the bunker of the trench system here. You got Prophet pushing up to him. Some grenades going off. Close-in fighting going on. There's a big spawn in. That did stop the capture. Prophet goes down. Cap pushing up. Fallschirmjager now trying to push their forces forward. They'll be able to spawn on the center HQ now because the capture was stopped, so they should get another big spawn wave in on their center HQ. Weiss goes down. What's going on over here? I see a squad leader for Fallschirmjager out over here. I just want to make sure he's not getting too close to Jacobs, but no. Helios doing a good job on defending. Again, Fallschirmjager trying to sneak up on Smithers. We got Mudborn over here. Gonna see him? Sees him? Gets taken down. Oh, there he goes from IDC. Smithers, he's coming right for you. Oh, you see him? Got him! Nice shooting, Smithers. Let's head back on over to the front. Does look like Fallschirmjager's starting to push these guys out of here now. They're taking back control of approach. They're having a hard time putting the pressure on Jacob. So it's down to 22 minutes. They got plenty of time. They have plenty of time to pull something sneaky. Get in there. That 76 right up in the front. Some more troops for Helios getting up in here again. I do see those supplies are gone. Now, I don't know if Helios ended up destroying them or not. They probably did. They're really keeping this pressure on. Just been dictating the battle this whole time. Fallschirmjager's been putting up a hell of a fight, though. I will give credit where credit is due. They're not giving up. And they're fighting really hard to keep these guys out. They did get their garrison reestablished. Gablin. What the hell am I saying? Look at this firefight going on in the woods here. Smoke's going off. Fire being exchanged. Bodies dropping left and right. Prophet somehow not dying, standing right here behind this log pile. There he goes. Boom! Shotgun blast to the face. That's like the third time I've seen him do that. Here he goes. He's going for the garrison. He sees it though. Oh, there was lots of Helios guys there. Here comes another one. Oh, they got him. Fallschirmjager cleans it up yet again, but Helios just keeping the pressure on. Look, four more guys converging into this area. Here comes Vice up the trench. Gets Asada. Long-range rockets. You get one of those rockets in the right spot of this trench, you can take that garrison out. Look at Bert back there by the bunker, just watching. He's got eyes on there. Look at that. Boom, explosions, bodies dropping left and right. Throat monkey laying down. So he's waiting for that tank. Here comes the P4 pushing up. No way. Oh, the machine gun saves the tank. Nice job by Bakin. I don't know how to pronounce that name. That looked like a rocket hit from Aragon. Now he's drawing some machine gun fire. Boom! There goes the P4. Didn't even see who got him. Helios getting back up in there yet again. Doing a good job of controlling this bunker, which is like the western edge of the circle. There they go. Rocket did not get the garrison. It's not locked. Alright, it's locked. And there's the spawning. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Wow. I was listening for when that went locked. There it goes. Gets the garrison with a rocket. Helios now capping, about a third of the way capped. Some machine gun fire from a tank back there. What happened to that 76? That 76 is still back there. This is starting to look really bad for Fallschirmjager. There's the half cap. Now, I do see Jacobs did flicker a little bit, so if they can pull this back, maybe they can flip it. Sounds like the 76 is pulling up. Below me, though. Yeah, he's pulling into the circle. They're looking to nail this down here in the last 15 minutes. 18 minutes. Whatever. 15-ish minutes is what I meant to say. There we go. You got your sniper up on top of the bunker with some machine gun support. Big spawn in somehow there at the center HQ. They must have a garrison backup garrison back there. With Artie coming in, but with this 76 coming into the point, I don't think they can stop this. They're drawing some tank fire from back there, but here it comes. There goes the ticker. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Congratulations, Helios, to your victory. Let's take a look at the scores real quick. I will give that to CD. Oh, and he gave one to me. Look at that. Thank you. All right. Let's take a look at some combat scores real quick. 2,100 combat score from a tank. 1,900 combat score from infantry. 3,000 combat score from this tank. Wow. Very impressive combat scores. Whew. Wow, that was great. Anyways, yeah, like I said, congratulations to Helios. That looked really good. This was a really fun week 1. I really enjoyed this. Obviously, this is my first HCA, but didn't really feel that different from the APL. Just some different logos and different transitions and stuff. But yeah, congratulations to the victors. I don't really even know who to name as a VIP. There was a lot of names out there that I would see pretty regularly. We saw Widow a lot. We saw with this Baokeen guy here. We've seen him a lot. Look at this Asada. Look, he's got a 400 combat score. SSO. Look at these guys doing phenomenal work. 540 combat score from Cap over here. So, oh yeah, you guys can't see it. I'm still kind of looking at the stuff, but just crazy good scores, crazy good players. I really enjoyed it. Thank you everybody who watched. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe, and maybe we'll catch you guys next week. Have a good night.
Goomotrain, the legend of the fearless one, with the heart of fire and a blazing sun.